Efforts aimed at reducing the number of out-of-school children roaming the streets of Adamawa State have continued to dominate discussions among policymakers and education stakeholders. The latest is a medium-term sectoral strategy inception meeting on gender-responsive education held in Yola, which brought together government officials and key players in the education sector. TOS TV's Gibson Swadigo now reports.
Stakeholders from the State Ministry of Education, the State Planning Commission, the Budget Office, and various non-governmental organizations in the education sector converged for the meeting. The engagement marked the official inception of the medium-term sectoral strategy on gender-responsive education, spearheaded by the Center for Advocacy, Transparency and Accountability Initiative, CATHI. The initiative aims to develop inclusive and sustainable education policies with a strong focus on closing gender gaps and expanding access to education for vulnerable and marginalized children. Speaking at the meeting, the Adamawa State Commissioner for Education and Human Capital Development, Dr. Umar Garbapela, reaffirmed the government's commitment to increasing school enrollment across the state. He also commended CATHI for its sustained partnership and support toward ongoing education sector reforms.
By the time we are able to strengthen our institutions to be able to run with this level of implementation, we expect to see good results which might be manifest in overall school performance, students' performance, and in fact, even enrollment of students into the schools.
As a key partner in the education sector, CATHI disclosed that it is currently drafting reform strategies designed to significantly improve school enrollment, particularly among the girl child across Adamawa State.
We work with all of these key stakeholders and the various MDs is to see that Adamawa State education sector is being positioned in a place where it will compete globally with other subnational groups.
Other stakeholders, including civil society organizations and teachers' unions, emphasize the need for collaborative planning, adequate funding, and effective implementation to ensure the success of the proposed strategies.
Partners coming to, tell the state, hey, wake up. And it's also considering different stakeholders, not just one person. Different stakeholders using data, providing information to the decision makers to know that they are going to make their decision from an informed data that they have collected, which has been analyzed and translated for them to use in terms of their decision making, and then policy realignment, and then reforms areas.
Education is important for every child, and that of girl child is honestly very, very important. And also at partner or as a stakeholder, we know that the state governor is doing his best by providing all the necessary things that we want or we like in education.
As stakeholders align on policy direction, attention now shifts to effective implementation, widely regarded as critical to reducing the number of out-of-school children and strengthening the future of education in Adamawa State. Gibson Swadigo, TOS TV News, Yola.